today is one of the greatest days for Dragon Ball fans, especially at Summer Game Fest when we got a big trailer from Sparking Zero, which showed off an amazing amount where we got to see a lot more, which I was not expecting personally, but we got something that is a major point to the whole game. We do get to see a lot more of the arcs, especially the Saiyan Saga, the Frieza Saga, the Buu Saga, even the Dragon Ball Super sagas. We even get to see part of gameplay for the story itself, which I think is very fascinating because it sounds like we're going to be getting some what-if scenarios. Now, there is a scene in the trailer where you see Piccolo pretty much saying, should he join me in the fight against Raditz or should I do this alone? This is one thing I do want to point out that sounds very fascinating and really intriguing because we never really had a game that had the main story, but also a what-if scenario in the same campaign. Usually we would get like what-if stories off the side, kind of like what we had in the original Tenkaichi games, but this is literally the campaign. You cannot change to another story or whatever the case may be, but it's almost like whatever you do in the story is going to affect your gameplay. So I love how that really goes for a story, and that is just fascinating to me personally, and I'm just very intrigued of how this is all going to go down because this is something that we never really had in a Dragon Ball game before, besides the usual combats that we had from the Tenkaichi original games, but still, this is one thing I think is really intriguing. It is going to be a big game. The only thing I will say though is that I don't feel like we're going to get every single character from Dragon Ball Super, which I will say is the Tournament of Power. Now, if we look back at all the characters that we saw so far from the Tournament of Power, yes, there are a lot that will be in the game, but we don't really get a full roster yet, unless they are hiding that from us so we can play it through the game. Now, speaking about the game itself, we finally got a release date, which I am super happy, and I even made a prediction about it in my last video that it will show up at Game Fest. Now, this is one thing I am very happy to finally hear an announcement for, and I am glad it is coming this year. I was not expecting it coming in October 11th, which I personally don't mind. I think it's a great time and everything. I was thinking either around November time or close to December, just because it'll be around Christmas time, and it's like literally the best time for anybody who's gonna have holidays, and especially for the kids when they're out of school, like best time to play the fighting game, of course. But having it coming out around Halloween time is still better either way. I personally don't really care when it comes out. I would just rather have the game personally in my hands and just play it all the way. But we also do get some pre-order content, which is Gogeta and Broly from their base forms to their full power forms. I think that's really intriguing that they're just going to bring that out to us. But also they do show a box beside it of like a mystery for characters. Now that's where I'm very questioning of what those are going to be. Now I don't know if that's supposed to be like a box to tell us that this is going to be more DLCs or something like that, which I can see down the line. This is gonna happen no matter what. As much as a fan of the original Tenkaichi games, and I know so many people would just love it if they just gave us those many characters and said, here's what you're gonna get, no DLC for these characters, and that's it. As much as I feel like that would be the most amazing thing to come out of Bandai for doing something like that, I don't feel like that's going to be the case, unfortunately. They are going to give us DLCs for more characters, and that's all we can do for the time being. It would be interesting if they do bring some characters from the manga, but I don't think that will be the case because they're kind of going towards the anime side, not really anything else. So, but really intriguing. Plus, another speculation was Goku Black. I had a weird feeling he was going to show up either way once Fuse Zamasu showed up. But other than that, I think this is an amazing time for Dragon Ball fans. Just to hear this huge announcement, and this trailer is just so great, fast-paced, really great quality on the graphics, everything you could think of. I am just stunned when I first saw it, and I was waiting for the release date, like I was saying, and it's just, I don't know how else to tell you. I just want to play this game now. I just want to play it, and I'm probably going to be doing that for a while, even though I have other stuff that has to get done at the same time. So it's going to be a big challenge for me to do actual real work and not play this game, because this game looks amazing and I don't know how it's done. I'm going to keep playing this game for a while. That's all I have to say. But other than that, guys, hope you guys are watching. Hit like for more, subscribing new, of course. And I also did watch the whole Summer Game Fest, so if you want to hear more games out of that too, there is some interesting, intriguing games that I thought was very fascinating and intriguing. So if you want to hear more of that, you let me know in the comment section below. If we get, I will say, at least 50 likes on that video, I will definitely do a breakdown on Game Fest and even the Xbox and PlayStation showcase, because I will point this out, I am a big fan of PlayStation, so just get ready if you guys want that stuff. So 50 likes, if we hit that on this video, you will get that video. Trust me, no doubt about it. I will be watching every single conference from here on out. I am a huge gamer fan. That's why I'm a game developer for a reason, because I love video games and I love also making video games on the side. I can't tell you what I am making, unfortunately, because it's a very secret project that is still a prototype. But maybe down the line, I'll let you guys know what's going on with that. So other than that, guys, I'll see you guys, of course, in the next videos. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.